Guys, welcome back to the Star Card Tarot. I am here to do a reading on Glen Jones. That is the baby's brother. Alright, he passed away today. So we're going to see what Spirit has. Guides, angels, ancestors. Oh, show me, please assist me. What's going on? What's surrounding Mr. Glen Jones? What was the issue? Thank you so much, Spirit. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for joining me again. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on your post notification bells so that you are notified each and every time I upload videos. Alright, let's go. Glen Jones. What's going on? What's the issue, Spirit? Thank you. Guys, angels, ancestors, what's going on? Glen Jones. Glen Jones. What's going on? We do have some cards out, but I don't think it's all of them that we need. Going to our star spread here. So we've got, if they had a fall out, it would have came like this. So we've got Justice in the reverse. We've got the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. We've got the Fool in reverse. And we've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Still need a few cards. Alright. Glen Jones was the issue. What happened? Okay. Got the Two of Cups in the upright. Two more cards, please, Spirit. Thank you so much. Julie. Thank you, Spirit. So you've got the Five of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Four of Wands. There's an extra card here, and the Hierophant. Okay. Alright, guys, let's get our clarifying deck here. I'm going to use the A.E. Wyatt to clarify some things here. So I was going to ask them about what is justice? What else? What else? What else do you have on justice for Glen Johnson? Glen Johnson, what's going on? Two of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit. Glen Johnson. Glen Johnson. What's going on, Glen? What's going on, Glen? What's going on? the Fool in reverse, please, Spirit. The Fool in reverse. Fool in reverse. Fool in reverse. Clarify the Fool in reverse. Thank you. One more card. Thank you. I'm going to clarify the Five of Cups. Clarify the Five of Cups, please, Spirit. Five of Cups. Thank you. Clarify the Two of Cups. Glen Johnson. Two of Cups, please. Clarify the Two of Cups. Clarify the Two of Cups. One more card. Two of Cups, please. Two of Cups. Glen Johnson was surrounded. Oh, wow. Four of Wands. Thank you. Clarify the Eight of Swords, Spirit. Eight of Swords, please. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, please. Eight of Swords, Spirit. Thank you. One more card. Thank you. Alright, guys. Here we go. So we've got Justice, clarified by the Strength card, and the Five of Wands. Okay, guys, so for me, what I get is this gentleman had some frustration. Um, he might have been going through some things within himself. Um, some negativity that he wasn't able to fight. Maybe having issues and arguments with people, family, at home. Seems like there was some type of frustration here, and he felt as though he didn't have the strength to deal with it anymore. Almost like he didn't know how to express what was going on, but he was fighting on the inside, maybe about some issues, some inside issues. Maybe even within his head, his mind. You've got the Two of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Wands in the upright, and the Lovers in the reverse. It's like he was looking for some type of new start. Maybe a start to distinguish himself, or a start to begin something new. A new journey. But it seems like this, he felt as maybe the Lovers is here in reverse, as maybe there wasn't love there for him, or people or somebody in his life didn't care. maybe kind of feeling like he was being juggled in and out or in between things or back and forth situation. Or, like I said earlier, it just seems like there's from the Five of Wands and the Strength card here, like maybe it was within himself where he was struggling with some anxiety or even mental issues on the inside and wasn't able to fully cope with it or express it or express himself to people. So we have the Hierophant, clarified by the Four of Wands and the Five of Swords. There could have been arguments within the home too. With a significant other. Excuse me. Arguments or maybe strife about certain things or certain issues that he felt nobody was probably paying attention to or no one was noticing. It seems like he was always the type of person to always have his guard up, feeling like he always had to protect himself, or maybe even the people around him. Okay, so we have the Fool in reverse, clarified by Temperance in reverse. Excuse me, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. He was trying to go in another direction, but just wasn't able to get things to collab, to come together, to wasn't able to get things to move like he wanted to. There were things that he wanted to do as well, steps that he wanted to take to progress himself, but it seems like he felt like he was in the background or wasn't paid as much attention as he wanted to be paid. I get a sense that it kind of made him unsure of himself. Sometimes maybe even hmm, even like depressed or down. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, clarified by the High Priestess, the King of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Pentacles. Seems like he wanted things, the wheel just wasn't turning in his favor quick enough. Not that it wasn't turning, but it wasn't turning quick enough, is what I'm hearing. He wanted to celebrate life, and he felt as though he wasn't able to celebrate it properly because he hadn't established himself like he'd want. He would sometimes seem like getting inside of a rest mode or a depressed mode, and seems like maybe even zoned out about things sometimes. Maybe he wanted to be, more successful, is what I'm seeing with the Nine of Pentacles here in reverse. And it wasn't flowing to him the way that he wanted or the way he thought it should be. So So you have the Two of Cups, clarified by the Ten of Cups, the Star card, the King of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Moon. It seems that maybe he was keeping things as some things a secret. He was wishing for something. However, whatever he was wishing for, it was kept a secret. It was something that he didn't tell anyone about. But it was something that was bothering him. I keep hearing inside like he was dealing with some sort of inside issue, some sort of not feeling balanced, not feeling as though he was enough. There was some type of depression, something around him that felt he couldn't talk to people or his family or individuals like he wanted to. Like there were certain things he had to keep to himself, maybe in fear of being embarrassed or concerned about what they thought about him or said to him. It seems like he wasn't one to just open up to people. He maybe played things close to his chest. I'm hearing, especially when it came to family, it's like there was love there, but there were things that he did not expose to them either, things that he did not tell them, things that made him uncomfortable. And I'm hearing within himself. Within himself. So we've got the Eight of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Three of Wands. I'm not sure if there was an incident that occurred, something where he had to stand up for himself and he took a step back from people, or either walked away from an individual or walked away from someone, feeling that they weren't giving him what he needed. Maybe even feeling like the best thing that he could do was walk away from the situation. Wow. I get a lot of depression around this reading, a lot of depression of someone that tried to stand up for themselves to people, but they weren't expressing exactly what was the issue, what was the problem, what was their desire, or he was only giving sort of half reasonings for things, but there were things bothering him, things that were balled up inside. Okay, we have the Four of Wands, clarified by the Page of Wands, and the Empress. He had love for his family, though. There was love there. It was just him searching for a new direction, and trying to provide for himself, trying to find the proper living, trying to make money, bring in finances. For him to just be, it seems like he had some emotional issues where he felt that maybe he wasn't the apple of their eyes. um hmm, like there was some type of journey that he still needed to be on, or that he hadn't followed through what he was supposed to do. And then we have the Five of Cups, clarified by the World in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting that his finances, he wanted to increase in finances. He wanted to gain more money. He wanted to gain more respect with the world here in reverse. But he just wasn't able to capture the world like he wanted to. There was something still there that he toggled with, something that quite didn't make him feel as successful. He had a family member that was successful, but within him, he didn't feel as if he was successful. I hear looking down. He felt as if people was looking down on him. What's this Ten of Pentacles in reverse? What's this Ten one more card. One more card, please. One more card, Spirit. What's this There wasn't the outpouring of love and support. He felt as though he was showing or trying to show them love, but that it was not being reciprocated. That form, that passion that he was given and providing, it wasn't reciprocated because he didn't he didn't have that stature. There's a stature that he wanted on him for himself, within himself. I'm hearing okay, thank you. He was some way depressed, feeling down because feeling down because he felt that things wasn't moving quick enough for him. He wasn't able to get that grip. He wasn't able to provide like his brother was providing. It didn't matter to him that his brother was successful. He was dealing with the inside of trying to be successful on his own. I get a lot of sadness around this reading, like this gentleman maybe was depressed in some sort of way, like feeling drained and Three of Pentacles. Maybe there was three individuals that he felt didn't care about him, or three individuals he wanted to support but they weren't supporting him. Let's see, what's this Three of Pentacles? What's this Three of Pentacles? What's this Three of Pentacles, Glen? Guides, angels. What's this Three of Pentacles about? What's this Three of Pentacles about for Glen Johnson? What's this Three of Pentacles? What's this Three of Pentacles? What's this? Could have been his relationship too. There could have been some arguments there. Not everybody's relationship is on the uppity up every day. There could have been issues that lied there as well. But I don't see this being based around a relationship so much. I feel like this he was not able to express himself, to let people know what he was physically going through in the head. Like maybe he was dealing with some mental issues and didn't know how. It's a lot of cards. Yeah. Wow. So you have the Hierophant here. Then you have the Five of Pentacles. You have the Ten of Swords. You have the Hermit. And you have the Six of Pentacles. He felt as if there was not enough given to him. Not enough attention, not enough love, feeling as if he had to go in within. There were times where he felt like he was stabbed in the back, literally left out in the cold to dry. And there were times that he felt that maybe he couldn't depend on his significant other. There was a couple of issues he was dealing with, but these issues, he allowed them issues to wither within his head. He allowed those issues to take over. He allowed those issues to come in between him knowing and feeling a certain way, even though people probably was trying to reach out to him. Because when somebody's dealing with mental issues, it's like they try to go into a shell, they try to stay within a shell. And maybe family members weren't aware of what he was going through in his head, what type of mental illnesses he had. Maybe they didn't question, they didn't ask him what he wanted to do, what was his intentions. Maybe there was, it seems to me like he felt that there was nobody. He had people there, but he felt as if there was nobody there, as if he was still on his own, as if he was still just fending for himself. It's like even though he had people, he wasn't paying attention to them, trying to assist or trying to talk. But I really think he kept that stuff a secret. Even if he was having mental issues, he probably did little things here and there, but I believe that most of his mental issues, anything that he was going through, anything that he had problems with, he was keeping it all balled up. It was all kept inside. He probably said little things here and there, but it seems like this is stuff that was already like just maybe boiled up inside. Mental illness is real. Oh, there's a card I'm not shuffling in the deck. Let's see. What else do you have on Glen Johnson? If I was calling him Jen Jones, it's really Johnson. Glen Johnson. What else do you have? Thank you guys. Just a second, guys. Sorry about that. So the cards that fell were the Tower, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Cups in reverse. This is something that he was already dealing with. Up at night, sleepless nights, not talking, not telling people what was going on within him, not asking for assistance or getting help, trying to deal with things on his own. Because even though love and family were trying, simply they are handing him, even at times trying to make him aware that they did care, he only focused on what he had already lost. He wasn't focusing on what was trying to become of. And it looks like maybe he got up in his head. Swords are just cards where they're always, the individual is up in their head and they're overthinking things. They're doing too much when it comes down to thinking, really just overthinking things. And then he has this tower moment where he's not in control anymore. He's not able to control himself. He's not able to control what he's doing or what's going on. And then he lashes out and then just loses it. Just loses it. All right, guys. Well, that's what I get. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me again. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. turn on your post notification bells so that each and every time I upload videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you for all my A1, day one. Guys, please share the video. And thank you so much for joining and watching me here at the Star Card Tarot. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I appreciate each and every one of you that does share the video and like my videos. Thank you, and I will definitely be seeing you guys soon. Bye bye.